Great. So I'm Pilgrim Beart from DevicePilot. And with my executive team at DevicePilot, we're focused on helping you with the operational management of your connected energy systems. To introduce myself a little bit more, we heard earlier on about Hive from British Gas. Well, I actually started AlertMe, which is the connected home platform, which eventually became Hive. And over the course of a 9-year journey, we learned an awful lot about deploying and managing connected energy systems at real scale. By the end of that journey, we deployed millions of devices into homes in the UK, Europe, and North America. But the biggest lesson we learned of all was this: that when you're starting out with some sort of connected energy system, the world tends to look like this. It's very easy to think that the development is the big hurdle and the big hump that you have to get over, and once you've done that, everything else will be plain sailing. But as those of you who've already gone past that point will know, as soon as you get past that point, the world looks much more like this, and you realize, actually, it's the operational cost that matters. It's the operational cost that makes the difference between profit and loss, which is enough reason alone to pay attention to it. But it's actually the operations that makes the difference between happy customers and unhappy customers, between successful projects and failed projects, and therefore between a great brand and a bad brand. So it's the operations that DevicePilot is focused on getting right. So just to explain what DevicePilot is, I think it's quite helpful to have an analogy. So when you deploy a website, you want to know whether that website's any good. Is anyone visiting it? Are they bouncing? Are they converting? Which bits of the website are they using? You absolutely have to have that information in order to make your website any good. And so you might use a tool like Google Analytics to help you understand the experience of your users of your website. Well, likewise, when you deploy a connected product of some sort in the energy space, and it could be a thermostat, or it could be grid edge energy storage or demand response, doesn't really matter, they've all got users. You need some sort of tool which can help you reach around the back and understand the experience of your paying customers. And that tool is DevicePilot. So think of DevicePilot as Google Analytics for your connected energy product. So just to drill a little bit more into what DevicePilot actually does, it does 4 things. The first thing it does is give everyone in your company the key metrics to help them run your device estate and keep those customers happy on a dashboard. The second thing it does is give you performance analytics, so you can understand whether all of your devices are delivering what they should be, and if not, why not. The third thing is service assurance, so that if anything goes wrong, you will be the first to know. And the final piece is around process automation. So we know that connected products have a whole load of processes around them: provisioning, software upgrades, maybe battery replacement, and so on. And by automating those processes, you can make sure they're done right every time, on time. So why would you work with DevicePilot? Well, we're starting to build a good set of partners in the connected space. We're starting to win awards for what we've achieved so far. And we're starting to be able to point to paying customers who rely on DevicePilot to help them deliver an excellent customer experience. Our commercial model, as you might expect, is a per device per month SaaS model. But we also have a professional services division, which is able to help you in the early stages of planning your connected rollout to make sure you get the operational part right. And finally, I just want us to all remember the prize that we can seize if we get connected energy right. When British Gas had rolled out just the first 8,000 customers for what became Hive, they went and measured the Net Promoter Score, which is a simple measure of happiness of their end customers. And they discovered that giving their customers Hive increased the Net Promoter Score by +50 on a scale of -100 to +100. That is an absolutely transformational change in the experience of the end user. It's a transformational change in the relationship between the vendor and the customer, and therefore it has the ability to transform the brand and its future prospects. So I'm very proud of what we achieved with the journey of what became Hive, and I think all of you can achieve that too, but please do remember the operational piece is what's key to that customer experience. Thank you very much.